Hello, everybody. Welcome to another session. It's Tuesday again. Oh my God, are the weeks flying? I can't believe we already passed the first quarter of the year. I am hoping that you're having a great first quarter of the year, and because we are really, we are blessed of being here. I have a presentation for you that you're going to like is the closing of all three chapters that we've seen for already 2 weeks. This is going to be the third one. We are talking about being an Althealth member and the basics. Okay, this is an introduction to the basics. We're going to recap in a second, so let's get into it. Okay, today we're going to talk about MyShop owners in terms of being an Althealth user, an Althealth member. Being a MyShop owner is kind of like being on the top. Okay. Now let's recap a little bit about what we've seen before. 2 weeks ago, we talked about what it is to be an Althealth user as a content consumer. Okay. We talked about the ways how you're supposed to log in, how you, if you registered for the first time and you use a username and password, that's the way you're supposed to log in from now on. If you decide to register using the Google shortcut, that is the way you need to log in from that moment. Okay, remember that. We also talked about that the moment you registered in Althealth, you also automatically registered in shop type. What is shop type? Shop type is the platform that powers our marketplace. That is the platform that powers all the co-selling activity happening inside Althealth. What powers commissions, referrals, pretty much everything. And when you log in to ShopType using exactly the same username and password as you do with Althealth, you gain access to your digital wallet as well as to a world of products that you could actually refer to anyone. Okay, so that is key. If you are signing up in Althealth, automatically you are signing up in shop type as well. Okay. We also talked about all the different types of channels that we have and how if you are somebody who is inclined for the world of alternative health and wellness, then Alt Health is for you. Okay. We got everything from yoga to rehab to mental health. We have, well, pretty much if you're looking for a better way to live, we have something to teach you. Okay. Now we are split in different channels, different types of communities, people with different interests. And you, as a consumer of content, you can gain access to a lot of articles and really cool posts on anything that it's in your particular interest. Now, what happens if you are actually a content producer? Last week, we talked about that Alt Health member who also happens to be a content creator. Okay, we're talking about that person who probably lives in the alternative health and wellness space, who is actually an article writer, who is very like creative in terms of content. Probably they already have a brand around the world of health, the alternative health, the wellness, the fitness space. We gave you a few examples about how these people can actually repurpose the content they have already created for their own blogs and web pages, and how they can repurpose that inside out health. And why are they doing this? First, because they are educating and supporting our channels. And second, because anyone reading that article, anyone, any person who that article brought to Alt Health is a potential buyer, okay? Is a potential customer, is a potential client. If that person visits Alt Health through any of the links that you have created while writing an article. And if that person, so it happens that they buy something from our marketplace, the content creator gets to earn commissions. Okay. So that's the way how content creators can actually make money. They can actually generate multiple articles and posts inside Althealth and then share it with the world in every single one of your social platforms, in every single one of your social channels. And if anyone comes to Althealth just because they wanted to read that article and they end up buying something, the person writing the article gets the commissions. Okay. So that's a cool thing to do. We also talked about the different types of articles that you can write, different types of content from video, from brand reviews, product reviews, you name it. Okay. We are very flexible in that, and you can get as creative as you want. So we already got two levels. We got the Alt Health member who is a content consumer. We got the Althealth member who is a content creator. Now we're going to be talking about the Althealth member who is a MyShop owner. Okay, we're talking about that Althealth member who is already at pro level. Okay, but first, let me explain you about who am I talking to. Okay, who is this directed to? All right. We all know that inside the world of alternative health and wellness and fitness, there are multiple people who actually make a living inside this space. We are talking about chiropractors, rehab professionals, nutritionists, yoga instructors, running coach, fitness coach, gym instructors. We're talking about multiple types of people who are actually on everyday basis living in the world of wellness and alternative health. Okay. This is people who are already making a living out of this. And many of them studied, actually made a career out of these different types of disciplines. Okay. So this is the type of people that I'm talking to. Okay. I'm talking to all the professionals inside the world of alternative health and wellness. But I'm not just talking to them. I am also talking to all those people with multiple media, such as magazines, YouTube channels, Twitch channels. I'm talking about the media producers inside the world of alternative health, wellness, fitness, you know, anyone who actually is living in that space. They are also the perfect profile and the perfect candidate for being an Althealth Pro user, an Althealth MyShop owner. Okay. So anyone with a magazine or a blog, anyone who loves writing about fitness, about, I don't know, a healthier lifestyle, healthier habits, that's the type of people that actually can turn into a MyShop owner and Althealth Pro member. Okay. And last but not least, I'm talking about all your alternative health and wellness influencers. Okay. These are the people who are very active on the social media, in Instagram, in Facebook, in LinkedIn, in Reddit, you name it, whatever it is, in Twitter. These are the people who are constantly preaching about a healthier way of living. Okay, whether if it's about nutrition, whether if it's about healthier, I don't know, I mean, at least like body workouts, fashion habits. I mean, like everyone talking about how to live in a better way. Okay. And they actually make this part of their lives. They are the perfect profile to become an Alt Health Pro member and an Alt Health My Shop owner. Okay. So what does it mean to be a MyShop owner? All the type of people that I have described in the past, okay? They are constantly trying to educate an audience about how to have a better and healthier behavior, okay? A better and healthier lifestyle. And they are regularly treating some of them patients, others, their trainees or their students, and they're constantly referring products, constantly, right? And it's always, and I know that you've been in this place. If you're an influencer, if you're a health and wellness professional, if you are into the media of health and wellness, magazines and TV channels, there's always been people coming at you and say, hey, you know what? What is your favorite protein? Or what is your favorite medicine in ball for a specific workout? Or what type of dumbbells do you normally use? Or what would you recommend? What brand? What product? I mean, like normally, why? Because you're an expert. You surely know about this stuff. So people will come to you for guidance, right? Now, most of the people that they come to me to become my shop owners, they have that same problem. I'm constantly referring products, but I never get anything back from it. Okay. And why? And we talked about this last several weeks ago, because referral codes and referral campaigns, they don't work. Okay. They need something more sustainable. They need something that it's a little bit more professional looking and that goes according to them, something that they can customize to their own means. Okay. And what we had a solution is like, hey, you know what you need? You need, as a professional in the health and wellness space, as an influencer, as a media agent, you need an e-commerce store. You need an online commerce store. You need to be selling all these products into your own webpage. But then most of these people will come up to us and say, hey, you know what? That's a great idea. But building a web page costs, building a marketplace, building an online shop costs a lot of money. I need inventory. I need logistics. I need the distribution. It's like, it's a whole different world, and I'm not actually fit to do it. I don't have the knowledge. It's an education problem. I'm just, I don't want to get into it. Most people won't actually want to get into it. So what Althealth did is developed a tool that can give you the best of the e-commerce world with none of the burdens. And this is when we came up with the Althealth MyShop concept. Okay. The Althealth MyShop concept, what it is a very quick, fully customized e-commerce store that can be built out of any product we have in our marketplace. And be sure we have thousands of products for all the different channels that we have. Okay. It's so simple that in our next call, next Tuesday, I'm going to be showing you how to build your own My Shop with just a few clicks of the button. But first, let me walk you through the process of actually having a My Shop. If you're an influencer, if any of the types of profile of the people that I've talked to you about, if you feel that you fit into it, then this is for you. And you're going to thank me for having it. Okay. But what is the process of getting a MyShop? There is a process. Like we said, this is Althealth Pro members. So what you got to do first is in your Althealth platform, you got to find your Althealth menu and you go into MyShop. Okay. You will need to apply for being a MyShop owner. The way how you apply to be a MyShop owner, you will need to send me an email. Here's my email, You'll find it there in the MyShop page at our platform, and you will need to apply for it. You will need to prove me that you actually fit in any of the categories that I have previously mentioned. Okay? And if it's so, then you will receive an email from my side saying that your profile has been accepted as a MyShop owner. You are ranked as an Althealth Pro member, and you can start building your MyShop now. As of that moment, you will just need to click on the MyShop portal button, and it's just a couple of clicks so you can have your own e-commerce store. And I know that it sounds so simple now, and believe me, it is. If you stick together, if you stick with me for the next Tuesday, you will realize how simple it is to have your own e-commerce store. Okay? Now, what can I do with my own e-commerce store? Let me give you just one example. We're going to take our example, my favorite example, our fitness champion, okay, Sartre. You hear me naming him every single Tuesday, and I'll never get tired of him, because he's just rocking it. He's really doing a great job as a champion, as a fitness instructor, a fitness motivator, the way how he actually turns your head into the right, puts your mind into the right place so you could actually bring the best of you. It's fantastic. He is one of the first MyShop owners we have. And he already embedded his MyShop portal into his own webpage. And I'm actually very tempted to invite him to share a couple of words with us next Tuesday so we can actually hear from him what is to actually have his own e-commerce store. Okay. And this is it. This is his MyShop here on the right. All the products are coming from our marketplace, but they are inserted into his own webpage. So it is as if you would have an e-commerce store, fully functional, fully operational. But you don't have to worry about any of the distribution burdens. You don't have to worry about stock. You don't have to invest anything on having inventory. We will take care of that for you. You just got to worry about promoting, selling, and earning. That's it. So that's why we call MyShop owners as professional members, because they know how this is done. And I'm also going to give you a few tutorials about how to bring the best out of you to have the best result from your MyShop. So here it is, guys. We are closing the cycle of introducing how to be a member inside Althealth. I hope you liked it. I enjoyed participating on this. Next Tuesday, we'll talk about how to build your own MyShop and also how to promote it. We'll talk about tips and tricks on how to promote and how to start making money. Okay? If you're a pro user, you got to stick around. You're going to like this. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, write to me. If you want to apply for MyShop, write to me. Okay? I'm here to answer any questions. Thank you very much. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.